I want to share with you a little bit about the philosophy of transformational travel. And it's definitely embedded throughout the whole program. And I also thought a little bit of an introduction at the beginning would be a great idea. So you may have seen the phrase in media. It's actually a growing movement in the travel world. And it's people who care about their personal growth, their spiritual journey, and they want their travel experience to be meaningful and deep, and to make a difference for those around them as they journey, and also to change them forever on the inside. And how I define transformational travel is it's a journey, no matter how far or how long, that has a lasting impact on who we are and how we see the world. So in that sense, it's the inner journey that I'm actually pointing to even more than the outer journey. And of course, I love the outer journey. I love the excitement. I love the thrill of going to a new place. And that experience is what really opens us up to see ourselves in new ways, to see the world in new ways, to interact with others in ways that are beyond our day-to-day habits, our patterns, how we've been habituated, and our cultural values, what we think is normal and traditional. We get to see like, wow, there's all these other ways to live. And maybe I want to live a new way too. And when it truly becomes transformational is when it's fully integrated. It's not just like the person we are when we're traveling, it's who we become all the time. So there's less of a returning and more of a continuation. We often, in typical travel, it's all about the escape. So we're taking a vacation from our daily lives. We're taking a vacation from our stressful work. We're getting away from our partner that we're fighting with, or we're having a break from our kids. And all of those things are very valuable and important. So I'm not putting those down. However, when it's binary like that, when it's like, okay, here's my regular life, and then here's my vacation life, we may notice like, oh, we're kind of a different person on vacation because it's easier to be happy. It's easier to be carefree when we don't have those responsibilities. And so then we go back, we return to the day-to-day, and we're often sad in that case. We're like, I want to go back on vacation. I wish the vacation were my life. And other times we plan our vacation so full that we don't even get a chance to rest and rejuvenate. And so then people joke like, I need a vacation from my vacation. So those two things are not what we're discovering here together. And here we're discovering, how can we really take an attitude of curiosity and openness and adventure and courage, and have that just be our very essence, that is who we are consistently, no matter what. Like when I'm visiting my family here in Washington, D.C., I can go for a run and discover a new park, and I don't have to be like on vacation to have an adventure or to have a moving interaction with a person that I meet on the street. I can be moved to tears through a conversation wherever I am. And so there's really then no separation between the Chloe who's the adventurer and the Chloe who's, what else would I be? I mean, as I'm always the adventurer, right? And so what I'm hoping in this course is that you'll have the opportunity to weave together more and more parts of yourself that used to feel maybe elusive or disparate, where you weren't sure how to access them on a regular basis, and where you'll develop these internal practices that really fuel and give you strength so that you can be a bigger person out in the world, and you can go further afield with confidence and with joy. And it takes time. So don't worry if you still feel like there's the vacation you and there's the work you. Actually, there are many aspects of you, and we're going to cover that in the first module, in the archetypes. So you'll be able to navigate among your different internal resources in any situation that you face yourself in. So you can bring those parts of yourself that you typically reserved for a vacation, you can bring that to work and be like, be offering fun and joy and inspiration and infusing that into a challenging project at work. And then you can bring the rigorous, organized, disciplined person to your travel as well, and make sure that you show up to all your flights on time, that you have a beautifully organized dossier, of your entire itinerary. So all of you is welcome here. Really, I invite you to bring your full self. I have given my full self to the project, and I'm excited to see this ground between us, where we meet to engage in this work together. Thank you again for being here, and thank you for the courage and for trusting me and honoring me with your presence and with your full self.